we close things out with Megan Thee Stallion, who believes that bots are out to get her.
Oh boy.
Megan Thee Stallion is on her soapbox. She thinks that anytime people are on the internet speaking negatively about her, it's because there is a concerted effort on behalf of who knows to pay people to be bots to talk bad about her on social media. People who critique her music or her general disposition, behavior, and all of the sort. If anyone dares to do such a thing, they're being paid to do it because no one would dare ever fix their face to say anything about her because apparently she's perfect, I guess. Megan Thee Stallion believes that bots are out to get her. And she's warning all her fans to not pay attention to stuff online unless she tells them
Right.
to pay attention. Because when she tells you to pay attention, that's when you know it's worth perking up and paying attention to it. So this says Megan Thee Stallion calls out alleged paid bots for attacking her. Megan Thee Stallion is done taking garbage from everyone who's willing to speak ill of her. The Houston Femc hopped on a live stream over the weekend to call out an alleged coordinated online attack. In the video caught by Live Bites, the songwriter expressed her anger over this alleged wave of hate. What's more is that she believes that bots are spearheading all of this. So I'm not going to read the quote because we got a nice little video we're going to show everybody. To conclude, she encouraged her fans to ignore the noise and only respond when the time calls for it. Most of that article is a quote. So we're actually going to just go ahead and play this here. This pretty much sums up what we got going on here with Miss Stallion and the hate that she is experiencing because there are conspirators conspiring to pay bots to talk bad about her online.
Interesting.
When I do peep online and see what y'all doing, I feel like y'all get so easily riled up and easily discouraged when y'all know people get paid to talk crazy about me. Like, don't it seem a little weird, like how overwhelming a lot of Megan Thee Stallion hate seem? Like, that don't seem right, do it? It's not, because people are getting paid to do this. These are bots. These are paid people. Like, if you scroll through some of these people's tweets, it'd be a man that been tweeting about sports for 8 years. Now all of a sudden, he just hate Megan Thee Stallion. These people are getting paid to do this. Stop listening to them. Now, when I give y'all something to cry about it. All right? Then we can start crying. I ain't gave y'all nothing to cry about yet.
First of all, we're going to start this off by saying that I am very happy for Megan, okay? After all she's been through, I'm very happy. She got Clay. She's in her Lover Girl era. She feeling like a goddess. Love that for you. With that being said, that song is garbage. I'm so sorry. That song is garbage, and I don't want to argue with anybody about it. Pop that for your man. Pop that for your man. Why you like that? What? Where is the Lover Girl in that?
Megan, try it again. Go back and redo that. Because ain't no way you had us in a frenzy. Ain't no way. I didn't want to hear no sexy red. I wanted to hear this is a healthy relationship. This is a mature relationship. I don't want to hear no pop that, pop that, pop that.
And Megan, sit down, bruh. You see all the shit going on in the world. Government shut down. They cutting on stamps for people and shit. And you out here just shaking butt. Supposed to eat your ass? Girl, get my face.
Say, yeah. Shut the up. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay? I don't want to hear that.
I'm in my element. I got my queen on board. Of course I feel cool. I'm the coolest guy in this harbor. That's for
Oh man,
He in his element, bruh.
well, shouts out to those women who were clapping back. So that video, by the way, was put together by Dogon, of course. That was just to show the juxtaposition between what she claims people are complaining about and then what she's actually doing through her music. And so those individuals commenting were actually, I think, reasonably talking about how they were not fans of her new music. And, Megan Thee Stallion feels like, bots are being paid to go at her. So the video that Dogon put together was just a juxtaposition of what she was putting out and how she feels like people responding to that are being paid to hate on her irrationally. So the floor is yours, man. What do you think? You think Megan is right that bots are being paid to hate on her online?
Nah, I don't think that's what's going on. But of course, that's what she's gonna say. That's what she's gonna do. So, that's what you have to do in today's modern era when you're actually catching backlash, is that you have to blame bots or AI for trying to tear you down. And those videos were coming from Meg fans. I could have put more in there. All right, there was people out there that was actually, hey Meg, I'm a fan, but this ain't it, you know. And yeah, the lyrics to it are just a joke. It's a joke. It's straight down the line of everything else she's done. Her it's just now that you know her telling the people to pop they pee for their man, which in principle I don't have a problem with. Okay, I don't have a problem with popping the pee for the man. You know what I'm saying? But her, like the young lady said, like, hey man, there's real stuff going on out here in the world, and you just shaking butt. You know what I'm saying? And but of course, that's what Megan Thee Stallion. That's literally the only thing she's good for at this point is hypersexualization, sexualizing herself, and having every message have something to do with erotic things. So I wasn't surprised once I saw the visuals, once I heard the lyrics. Yeah, this was atypical Meg Thee Stallion. The thing that actually surprised me is that the Meg fans wanted something different.
Or they thought, or rather, they thought they were getting something. They must have thought they were getting something different.
Well, I think that the teaser to this was probably that, hey, she's making a song about being a lover girl because she's with Klay Thompson. So I'm assuming they thought they were actually going to get a love ballad. Okay, the only thing you got was a strip club anthem again. All right. I don't expect any love ballads to come from Meg Thee Stallion. All right. She is who she is at this point, and honestly, expecting something different, I'm kind of shocked about that. But I'm pleasantly surprised, I would say, that the overwhelming majority of feedback that I have seen from this content. Now, of course, you're going to get the yuppies out there ooh, Clay, you better watch your back because this video's hot, oh yeah, all this other stuff. And it's like, listen, man, this fake celebrity relationship is just that. I mean, that's why I played that clip at the end where Clay was like, I'm in my element right now. I'm in my element. Of course I feel cool. I'm the coolest guy on the dock. And it's like, bro. And if you saw her face when he says, of course I feel cool, she was like, damn, that's corny as hell. And it's like, yeah, bro, like this is a fake publicity stunt relationship. This is a fake publicity stunt song for her trying to change it up and not be just pop the box. It's pop the box for the man. To me, this is just a complete fail. And so for her to blame it on bots, I didn't see bots out there talking. You know what I'm saying? I saw real life, regular, everyday people out there saying that they don't care for this. But then again, I might be a bot. I might be a paid shield. My bank account doesn't reflect that. All right. So, but I should be a paid hater because I do it for free. So, okay. So, but honestly, man, yeah, I'm not a bot. Okay. I can pick out all the stop signs or the motorcycles in the picture. All right. So I'm my hate is genuine, Megan. But what are your thoughts, bro? What are your thoughts on Meg Thee Stallion blaming all of her online critics of her new song on bots trying to tear her down? What are your thoughts, man?
It's BS. I hope no one takes her seriously because she's not a serious human.
I don't think so.
Of course, she would think that people criticizing her music are paid bots. When you're a hip hop artist, you're not very used to people criticizing your music. When you see these rappers today haven't built up the necessary amount of callous to be able to reasonably take in critiques of what they do. And the reason why they haven't built up that callous is because hip hop journalism, from a critical standpoint, no longer exists. She is no different than the rest of these rappers running around making bad music, but
Yes.
thinking that it's good because there isn't a journalist or a radio personality or nowadays a podcaster alive who's willing to say your music sucks. Do
Yes.
better.
Yes.
So of course she thinks it's paid bots because she's not used to negative criticism when it comes to her music because everything that these people do is good according to hip hop. According to the hip hop community, these artists can't do no wrong. It doesn't matter how much lacking in lyrics, depth, quality, production value. It doesn't matter whether anything that they're doing is devoid of any of those merits. Everybody's going to sing their praises and talk about how great their music is. So when you become accustomed to that, and she's been in the game now for a long time, it's no wonder why she would be so, taken aback
Yeah.
by people talking bad about her music.
Mhm.
She's a joke, just like the rest of most of these new-ish, younger artists are a joke. She's not a serious human. She ought not to be taken seriously. Um, and kudos to the commenters. I give them a salute, especially if they consider themselves a part of her hotties. For speaking, she would have a point if she did attempt to make a love ballad,
Mhm.
and people were like, "Nah, Megan, that ain't you. You need to do something different."
Right. Right.
She'd have a point then
Right.
because she'd be against type at that point,
Mm-hmm.
and she would be trying to flip the script to do something a bit more tasteful.
Mm-hmm.
And if people refuse to allow her the room to do that, and she decided to call that out and say people criticizing her along those lines are bots on the internet, I'd be like, okay, I'm willing to entertain that idea.
Mm-hmm.
But she's going along with
Yes.
her consistent persona
Mm-hmm.
of being a glorified sex worker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's sexy red, but with a better body and a prettier face. It's the same thing.
Yes.
Like she's sex worker adjacent in terms of the content of her music.
Mm-hmm.
And for people to say we don't want that anymore, isn't bots hating on that? It would be hating if she was trying to evolve beyond that and people were refusing to give her the leeway to do it.
Yeah, man.
But she's going along with what she's been doing this entire time, and people at this point are just like, hell no, we won't go.
Yeah. I saw more videos. Yeah, I saw more videos of people, like I said, that were actually saying, like, I'm tired of these videos where these girls is popping at.
Well, yeah. Well, you're gonna get more of it because they ain't stopping. These people are being rewarded for this stuff. The only thing that's going to stop it is, of course, more of this. So, like, if there continues to be a groundswell of a mass of people who, every time stuff like this comes out, they express their discontent towards it, then maybe they'll get the picture. We're not there yet. Hopefully, we can get there, but by no means are bots hating on her.
No way.
This is a correction in the universe, in which people are starting to speak out against the BS. Because I mean the thought pocket rapping, the box rapping, and all of this kind of stuff. I already told you, man. My theory is if this continues, once our generation and older, once those artists are gone, it's going to be left up to, like, she is going to be the predominant voice. Her, Cardi B, Lotto, Bia.
I never heard no Bia.
Exactly. That's gonna be the dominant voice. Sexy Red. That's gonna be the dominant voice. So I'm not buying her or her belief that she's being hated on. This is ridiculous. She is just averse to criticism because that's what hip hop has become. a genre of apologists and no one being willing to critique the music from a critical perspective. So she's been told all her life that she's making classics and great music and good stuff.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. And at this point in time, she's experiencing the antithesis of that kind of message, and she's short circuiting because she doesn't know how to handle it.
So who's the real bot here? Yeah, I would say it's Megan Thee Stallion, operating off the algorithm, the ones and zeros of the industry to continue to create low vibrational tones, because that's all she's good for. And I'm glad that the people out there are resisting. We need more resistance against the true bots out here of the industry. All right, the Bias, all right, the Ice Spices of the industries. We need to rebel against these clowns, because yeah, man, I'm all here for it, man. So yeah, Meg, sorry, swing and a miss, both with the song and for your retort to people's genuine reactions to this subpar song. Because nobody's gonna sit here and say that, okay, girl, you ain't shaking it in that video. You ain't, like, people ain't gonna say that. They're just saying, what else can you provide? And I'm glad that people are asking for substance, as crazy as that sounds.
Right.
So yeah, last I checked, I haven't heard bots ask for substance. So yeah, so swing and a miss, Meg, not buying this. Yeah, the internet's going to continue to laugh. So yeah, man, shout out to the internet for getting this one right. The internet has been doing a lot better this year. Their on base percentage this year has been a pleasant surprise. So keep it up, y'all.
Yeah, the internet is on a Shohei Ohtani. The internet, the
internet is guy, bro.
The internet is having an Ohtani year this year, man.
Man, that guy. You talk about a bot. I need to check that guy. No, let's have that conversation. Was he really constructed in a lab? That's not. Some guy said that on the whatchamajig, like, oh yeah, whatever. Like, we might have to have a conversation of this guy being a robot. And I was like, no, that's a legitimate conversation. Like, we really have to figure that out. Was he actually constructed in a lab? Me personally, I think he was. Like, I'm not even playing, bro. I'm not playing. That guy's not human.
Yeah, he's not. He's not. Like, he's actually, like, they're saying that, now we going off topic, but I don't care. That he's like the greatest athlete ever in the history of, like, team sports. And,
but baseball,
it's headed in that. I mean, yeah, because it's baseball, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, the guy's just doing insane stuff, though. So
what a pleasure to watch, man.
Yeah. But yeah, Megan Thee Stallion, 1,000 Lashes, get out of here, and Clay, bro. But I it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna say too much about Clay because it's similar to Russell Wilson. It's
he is Russell. See, Klay Thompson is more Russell Wilson than Russell Wilson is. And we need to have that conversation one of these days too. I'm serious, bro. Like, that is not it, bro. Like,
I was gonna say, it's the Russell Wilson effect. Like, Russell Wilson, to a certain degree, I can't really look at him sideways because I'm pretty sure to him, he's like, I'll never get a girl like this again. And I kind of feel like Clay looks at her the same way. Like, Clay's, I believe, and look, I don't know them. This is just my speculation from just looking at it from afar. I feel like Clay in his mind is like, what are the odds that I can get another girl like this again? And so he's willing to put up with more because he looks at her, especially physically, as the pinnacle of what he can achieve. And so when you're dealing with that, when you're in that mindset, as a guy, sometimes you're more likely than not to put up with BS. So
good luck, Clay. Lord have mercy.
Come on, Clay.
Jesus Christ. What a show.
All right, y'all. We out of here, man. JV Wins Dogon SS, as always, usual channel, TikTok and Instagram at ConApproach, CONAPPROACH. Check me out on Instagram at JV Wins, JVWINS. Subscribe to the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. hopefully they clear up this thing with the NBA with the gambling stuff so that I can actually reasonably enjoy the games, even though now I kind of look at it as a free for all. But even though I look at it as a free for all, I still can enjoy the games, but not with this stuff going on. So just get it over with.
Yeah.
But yeah, follow, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that like button, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the commentary in this or any other video. And as I always like to say, y'all, have a mind of your own. Don't be a group thinker. Think for yourself. And until next time, I'm gonna say it, even though we having a down year. Go Seminoles. Looking forward to our game this week, man.
There you go, bro. Hey, man. The name is Dogon SS. And you can find me on Instagram at Dogon_SS, on YouTube. Hey, DraftKings. Hey, FanDuel. Hey, man. Prize Picks don't have a community, but you can still find me out there, man. All right. If there's a social media platform, Dogon_SS is out there. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow, and all that good jazz. All right. We greatly appreciate you guys for watching. All right. Consciously leaving comments, sharing. Okay. Subscribing. All right. Hey, man. Without you guys, there are no us here every Tuesday night, bringing the heat. All right. Dropping facts, knowledge, and everything in between, man. So thank you guys for participating. We greatly appreciate it and helping us on the road to 1.5. All right. And as I say every week, guys, don't be too high, don't be too low. Keep it calm, keep it chill, keep it player, and don't let anybody get you off your pivot. So until the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, I have more rings than Robert Ory. We'll see y'all next week. Chill.
Yeah, we out of here, man. Be careful with your betting. Stick to a budget and don't deviate from the budget, man.
Please don't, man.
Scary times out here, man. Keep your gambling under control, yo.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, they gambling out here, man. They playing with your money, so play lightly.
Yeah. We'll see y'all later. Man. Peace. Thank you.
Hey, man. Go Canes, man. Go Heat, because we balling today, boy. You see that? I ain't checked the score lately.